as human beings, we get so attached to control and wanting to just know when, how, why, what, who things are going to happen. And it's so important for us to realize is that like we have to release needing to know when and how things are going to unfold. It's not possible for you to know all of the moving pieces on the board. You're just not going to know what they are, okay? I think I've talked about before how it's like you're the player in the game. You're the player in the game. You are not controlling it. You are not the controller. Okay? It's the difference when you are the one controlling the player in the game, then you have access to know what's going on, what's the next move, what you need to do next, all the things. You know everything. You know how it's working. You know the game. You know the strategy. You know what you need to do. But when you're the player, you're literally just going along with how things are unfolding. And right now, Source is asking you to be more like the player in the game, to go along with how things are unfolding and stop trying to focus so much on the who, what, where, when, and how, and why. And when you do that, you give your spirit, you give your soul more space to place things in your reality, shift things around, and literally, because that's what's happening, your soul is like the person controlling the game. You are the player in the game. But the more you realize that you're not the one with the controller, that you're the player, the easier your life will become, because then you get to release control and understand that like, okay, I don't have all of the control. And that's okay. I think I'm okay with not being fully in control, because when I just allow myself to just kind of be more in flow with how things are going in my life, then things just seem to work out. I mean, don't they? Like, think about it. When you're like less rigid and you're more just kind of like, you know what? I'm going to go with how I'm feeling. Like, how am I feeling right now? Right? But what can get us caught up, this is coming to me, is like the feelings that we allow to guide us at times can be from the ego, not the feelings of the heart. Like you want to move with your heart, not with your ego. And your ego will like manipulate you, right? Because it's not doing it to hurt you, because the ego is part of you, and your ego wants to help you. It wants to keep you safe and keep you comfortable. And your ego wants to know what's around the corner. Okay. And it feels like it has a good grasp of what to expect because of what it's already experienced. But you're not, what's coming to me, like Source is saying, is like, you can't take your old self into the future. You can't take your old self into every new situation, because every new situation is indeed a new situation. And because it's a new situation, you are actually a new version of yourself in that situation, because everything is happening now in the now moment. There really truly is no past and there is no future. It's only just now, the now. And so when you become more fluid in your life and you're just like, you know what? How is my heart feeling today? I remember I had gotten a message a while ago that was just like, when you wake up in the morning, you should be like, heart, talking to your heart, like, heart, what do you desire to experience today? Like, like, how do you want to feel today? What do we want to feel today? And then you create your day around how you want to feel. Now, I understand that like we can't all just do that all the time because we got to go to work and, we have like certain responsibilities and things that are required of us. But it's about finding those small moments where you can ask your heart that question and you can follow your passions. You can do the things that excite you and make you feel really good. Okay. And you ask yourself, like, how do I want to feel today? And what can I do that will grant me that feeling? And that's what you do, because that's going to keep you in a high vibration, because you're going to be feeling really good about yourself. You're going to be feeling really good about what you're doing. You're just going to be feeling happy and excited and in love with whatever it is that you're doing. And in turn, when you're feeling that, you're feeling love for yourself, because remember, everything is a mirror and a reflection to you. So when you're following your passions, when you're doing things that really excite you and make you feel really good, you're really just giving yourself what you already have within you. But you're allowing yourself to express that into the physical. But it's not anything that you're lacking. It's something that's already here. It's already here. It's in you. And so when you release the focus of like, when is it going to happen or how is it going to happen? You get out of like the humanness, the ego-ness, the logic-ness of everything. And you become more in tune with your heart space. You become more in tune with your divine self. And you know that spirit is guiding things, and spirit is creating the how it's going to happen and when it's going to happen. Like, all you have to do is trust. And I know trust is not easy. I know, like, believe me, I have struggled, okay, with just simply having trust in the plan. But Source is saying that it's required. It's not a I can go through life and expect to reach my highest timeline and be in full alignment without having trust. It is a requirement. And so, like, what can you do to start trusting yourself more? It goes back to tapping more into your own self-love. And how can you show yourself more love? Because the more love you show yourself, the more confidence you have within yourself, and then the more trust you have within yourself. And then it becomes easier to release having or needing to be in control of everything all the time. And so, like, this is where we're headed. We're headed into a place that requires more trust in self, more trust in spirit, aka self, more trust in the divine. And divine timing, like, is a real thing. Things are not going to happen when you want them to happen. Because when things happen when you want them to happen, that means that you have been controlling it in a sense. Divine timing never misses. Divine timing is exactly what it is. It's divine. It's perfectly aligned. It happens in the ways that you would never expect. You know why? Because you are truly just the player in the game. You are not the one with the controller. You're not. And the quicker you understand this and like really begin to like for real embody it, like, I'm trying to tell you, like, the easier things will just get. Because then you say, hey, spirit, surprise me today. Surprise me with something spectacular, something that I wouldn't have expected. I really am going to do my best to just be in flow and just to move based on my heart and my intuition. And I want you to surprise me with something. Like, your soul wants to hear this type of talk from you. Because you know what it says? It says that you're getting out of the human structure of things and you're remembering who you are. And you're remembering that you're the creator and that you have the tools. you're remembering this. And the more that you remember this, the easier it becomes to act like it. And so Source is like, remember who you are. Like, you already know who you are, right? Like, don't let this energy of this world bring you down, because you've already come so far. You wouldn't be listening to this video if you hadn't been doing some work on yourself, if you hadn't aligned with my frequency in some capacity. In order for you to have aligned with this, you're doing the work. You are. And you should be so happy for yourself, no matter where you are on your journey. It doesn't matter where you are. It doesn't matter where you are. Because this isn't a race. It's just about remembering the divinity within you, remembering your powers, and allowing yourself to act as if you remember. So life can become more fun. Like, life isn't supposed to be so hard. It's not. Like, we make it hard, right? Because of the way that we think and how we grew up and our perspective and the traumas and like the belief systems. Like, we make it hard for ourselves. But soul is like, Source is like, listen, it gets to be easy now if you want it to be. Do you want it to be? Like, do you want it to be? And if you do, which I know you do, then it's just about releasing control and how things have to look. And be okay with the way that the universe blesses you, because the universe will bring into your life the most beautiful things. And it'll be surprising to you. Like, you won't even see it coming. And it'll be so freaking aligned that you're just like, what was I doing? Dealing with things that weren't in alignment, because this feels great. The feeling of the heart, though. Feeling of the heart. Like, Source is like, it's about the feeling of the heart, not the feeling of the ego. So yeah, release the how, release the when. And just know that, like, you're doing the work. So it does not have a choice but to find you the things that you want, like on a soul level, like really desire. Like, if you're doing the work, like you really, really doing the work, like what you want is going to find you. You don't have to search for it. It's literally will show up at your doorstep and you'll be like, damn, where you been? You know, is you're a magnet. You're a magnet. And as long as you keep aligning yourself with the thoughts, the feelings of the higher vibrational version of you, that's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. So just focus on that and allow that to lead you to the promised land, because the promised land is literally like right here for you. It's right here for you. It's waiting for you. You just got to step into it. You just got to step into it. And one of the first steps to stepping into it is just releasing control. Okay? All right. I love you so much. Thank you so much again for joining me today in this message. Please subscribe to the channel if you are not already subscribed. Join this beautiful community. And I will look forward to seeing you tomorrow in the next channeled message. Peace.